Hey, how you doing today? I am Tequila Coleman. In today's video, I'm going to share a brief dream the Lord gave me this morning at 3 o'clock this morning. I do believe the dream was for me and also for you all. Um, and I know that just by the words that was used in the dream. So, like I said, I got this dream around 3 o'clock this morning, and the Lord actually used one of this particular prophet I watch on YouTube. He used her voice because that was the voice I heard in the dream. And this is what she said. It was really God, but this is the message he communicated through her voice. She said, God said he wants us. This is how I knew this wasn't a word just for me. God said he wants us to stop talking about our spouse and our marriage because it's of the past and God's not there. God is in the future. And then I woke up. Okay. And so, like I said, I do believe that word was for me, but also for me to share with you all. God want us to stop talking about what happened in the past. He want us to stop talking about who our spouse used to be, the things they done in the past, because God is no longer there. And your spouse is no longer there. God has already, for some of you, he has already raised up your spouse. You're witnessing, you're seeing evidence of how God is bringing correction, delivering your spouse out of the hands of the enemy. And so God, like he said in my dream, he want us to stop focusing on the past, who your spouse used to be, the things they done in the past, because God's not there. He want us to turn our attention to the future. Now, let me just say this. Because I share my story a lot right here on YouTube of the things I went through with my spouse, right? And I'm not sharing my story to slander his name. That's not the intention, okay? The purpose of me sharing my story, number one, it is my story. It's my testimony, right? Of how God took a situation that the enemy meant for evil, he turned it around for our good, right? So I share my testimony to encourage you all to know that nothing is impossible with God. See, some of you have been rejected by your spouse, and as a result of that rejection, now you're focusing on the future, right? So that you don't more crazy or around individual, right? That's the whole purpose of sharing my story with my spouse, okay? But starting today, going forward, I will not be talking about that any longer. I'm going to be obedient to what the Lord said to me in my dream because God's not there. My goal when I was sharing the story was to help give you all understanding into prodigal behavior. Just understanding that God didn't lie when he told you that this particular person, is your spouse. My goal was to bring understanding. So I have given you all enough understanding through previous videos, but going forward, starting today, I will not be talking about it anymore. We're going to move forward. We're going to focus on the future, where God is taking us, where he's heading, where we are headed, okay, into these marriages. We're going to focus on the new thing God is doing today and going forward, okay? So, and I recommend, I invite everyone else to, come into agreement with this word, and also, just make a decision to stop talking about the past. Stop talking about what happened in the past. How your spouse hurt you. Just make a decision. I'm moving forward. I'm only going to talk about, how God this morning, because he used the word us. I knew it wasn't just for me. This wasn't a word just for me. This was a word God wanted us all to hear, okay, so that we can get in alignment with the word of God, okay? So that is it. I am Tequila Coleman. I'll talk to you all real soon. Take care.